Honorable members, let me acknowledge that we are now in a season of elections. Many of our colleagues here are actively engaged in their respective campaigns, seeking to renew the mandate given to them by the people. Indeed, elections are an essential pillar of our democracy, providing citizens with the opportunity to evaluate the work of their representatives and make their voices heard. I must remind us all, however, that while the electoral season is upon us, our mandate as members of parliament has not yet expired. The duties and responsibilities we owe to this House and to the people of Ghana continue until the very last day of this parliamentary session. The legislation and business before us remain of paramount importance, and we must make the necessary time to ensure that we do not neglect our parliamentary duties. It is understandable that the demands of campaigning will pull at your time and energy. However, it is critical that we balance these demands with our legislative responsibilities, ensuring that we give full attention to the crucial bills, debates, and decisions that lie before the House. The people expect us to complete the work for which they elected us, and we cannot afford to let the momentum of governance be stalled by our electoral ambitions. In this light, I urge each and every one of you to be actors for good, both within this chamber and on the campaign trail. The tone we set as members of parliament during this period has far-reaching consequences. Our actions, our words, and our conduct will be seen and heard by our constituents, and they will shape the public perception of our democratic processes. We must therefore be mindful of the language we use and the behavior we display, whether in parliament or media interviews or public fora. It is essential, therefore, as leaders, we act to preserve the gains of our democracy. This means conducting ourselves with decorum, promoting peaceful discourse, and ensuring that our campaigns and public statements reflect the high standards expected of us as representatives of the people. Our democracy has been built over decades of hard work and sacrifice. We must guard it jealously against any actions or rhetoric that could undermine it. Let us remember that the stability of our democratic system is a collective responsibility. We have a duty to demonstrate that even in the midst of fierce political competition, we can uphold the values of respect, integrity, and unity. Our role as parliamentarians goes beyond seeking re-election. We are custodians of the democratic principles that form the foundation of this nation. Honorable members, as you campaign, I urge you to carry the pride and dignity of the House with you. Speak to the issues that matter to the people. Engage in constructive debate. And most importantly, be an example of the kind of leadership that strengthens rather than weakens. Leadership that unites rather than divides, particularly our people and our communities. Let us show that we are capable of respectful political engagement, even in times of intense competition, and that we place the good of our country above our personal ambitions. In closing, let me emphasize to all of you that our sacred mandate to serve the people of Ghana remains active until the end of this parliamentary term. Let us continue to fulfill our duties in the chamber with the same commitment and seriousness that we bring to the campaign trail. Our constituents are watching, and they expect nothing less than the best from those they have entrusted with the mandate to represent their trusts, interests, and aspirations.